So the Turo app. So I want to give a little bit of a review of the Turo app. I've used it. This is my first time using it. I rented a 2014 Porsche Cayman. It's been good so far. It was really easy to download the Turo app. There was a lot of cars available out here in LA. You know, one thing that you got to make sure you know is if you're under the age of 25, any car you rent that's a sports car, they're going to charge you extra for a young driver fee. And a lot of people have their nice cars on there for an age restriction. So if you're 21 years old, you may not be able to drive some cars because they might have an age restriction of like 30 years old. I wanted to drive or rent an Audi R8, and it was you had to be 30 years old at least to be able to drive it. So all in all, it's been pretty easy. You know, the insurance out here in LA for a day, it was like $40. This Porsche Cayman 2014 was $119, then plus $40 for young driver fee, plus the insurance. So we were talking about, you know, $190. I knew this one was about $170, and it was a 1.5. You know, it's like $1.50 for every mile over 100 that they give you for free. So far it's been good. I met Raphael, you know, outside of his house. You were able to message him through the app after I rented the car and talked to him a little bit, and seemed fine. Gave me the car and I left. But I'll give a little bit of a summary of what I thought at the end, and the charging and the billing when it comes to gas and everything at the end when I get home from Ohio. So, all right, now that I'm back from LA and I'm back home in Ohio, I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys my final review of Turo and how I think the app works. I think it worked perfect for my experience. Reading a lot of reviews is super important to make sure you find people who have rented the car multiple times and have given multiple reviews. The person I rented the car from had 68 reviews, and the process was extremely smooth. Like I said, I picked up the car, drove it for 12 hours. When I went back to go drop it off, he was there on time. It was in a good part of the neighborhood, and it was really, really easy to do. And everything was fair, and there was no problems or complications at all whatsoever. So we just go ahead and take a look here in the Turo app. Kind of walk you guys through exactly what I did to get the car. So if you go ahead and download the Turo app and click on it right here, it'll bring you to the screen. You go ahead and log in. One important part is if you do drive stick, make sure in the profile page you do put down that you drive stick, because if not, you won't be able to, you know, rent cars that are stick. I did find that out. So it's really easy. This is the car that I decided to rent. Right here it says 72 total trips. So this is a really solid deal. You know, for me, I rented it for just around $100 for 12 days. But overall, the Turo app is really, really good, really, really useful. So make sure you look for those accounts that are actively used and have multiple reviews. You don't want to go someone who's absolutely brand new with no reviews, no experience, because you never know what you're going to get. With me having a lot of reviews, it was a perfect experience, and I truly enjoyed it a lot. So I totally recommend Turo. So like and subscribe.